Welcome to another installment of Tech Tips with Matt Rothman. We're here live at the Watkins IT Studios here in Bethesda, Maryland. My guest here today is Rob Kaplan. Rob is a manager in our financials group. Rob's been on the program before, so Rob, thank you for coming on Tech Tips, the first Tech Tips of 2010.
Glad to be here to start the year out.
All right, well, thank you. And Rob, we're in Washington, D.C. The D.C. area has a lot of not-for-profit organizations, not-for-profits, associations, and Serenic is a name that rings out in the not-for-profits. I know it's a technology for associations and not-for-profits. Please tell the audience, what is Serenic?
All right, well, Serenic is a company. It's actually a publicly traded company that produces technology and financial systems for not-for-profits. They produce the financial management and operational management systems for these not-for-profit organizations.
So it's a financial accounting application based specifically for not-for-profits and associations.
Not-for-profits, associations, non-governmental organizations, NGOs.
What's an NGO?
A non-governmental organization.
Okay.
It can be used for research organizations, tribal governments. It can be used for public sector, government agencies. So a lot of uses for the technology.
Okay, now what separates this Serenic software from other software accounting applications?
Well, it's built on top of and within a Microsoft Dynamics product called Dynamics NAV, and it can take advantage of a lot of that technology that touches Microsoft products, Office. It's familiar to people's training. It can be used for tracking their grants and awards.
So what are the main differences between Dynamics NAV and Serenic? What you just said is Serenic is based on the NAV platform, but what do you get when you order Serenic versus Dynamics NAV?
It has a lot more specific not-for-profit functionality. Fund accounting, grant tracking, budget checking. So when people are entering in their expenses, it'll check against the budget to see if there's remaining budget available. So a lot more items that not-for-profits are concerned about.
So if you're an association or not-for-profits and grants are a big part of your business, Serenic is the way to go.
It has it's probably one of the top of the line grant management systems, because it's not only the financial part of the grants, but it can also track milestones, reporting, tracking from the proposal stage all the way to the awarded stage of a grant. So it's more of that operational part of the system as well.
Okay, and it's a full-fledged ERP solution.
Full-fledged ERP, has multi-currency.
ERP, enterprise
resource planning system.
Okay.
But it could also, a lot of organizations use this that have like a headquarters and then field offices out in different countries. So it can be used for a lot of different organizations.
Okay, great. So the gist that I'm getting is that, if you're a not-for-profit or an association, Serenic is the way to go.
Definitely should look at it.
Okay. Well, Rob, thank you very much for educating me, educating the audience on Serenic, being based out in the D.C. area. Not-for-profits, it's a big thing here in D.C., and Serenic looks like a solution that can really assist them and help them in their finances.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, Rob, wait, before I let you go, I know you're from the New York area, New York, New Jersey. This weekend's the NFL playoff. The Jets.
Go Jets, J-E-T-S.
J-E-T-S, Jets. So you're a big Jets fan?
I'm more of a Giants fan, but from the New York area.
Can you root for both the Jets and the Giants? Are you allowed to do that?
It depends.
Okay, but you're going to be rooting for the Jets this weekend. I'm going to root for the Jets too.
Exactly.
Rob, thank you very much for coming on the program. If any of you out there in the audience would like to be interviewed here on Tech Tips, or if you have any suggestions on technologies you'd like featured, please feel free to contact me. This is Tech Tips with Matt Rothman.